This is Brian, and welcome back to this commentary playthrough of Chrono Trigger for the SNES. Last time we rescued the Queen and got Marley back in the party. So Chrono's hanging out with Luca and Marley now. Got his two babes with him. I guess we can go ahead and give her the karate gi. What did the ribbon do? Ribbon improves strike, increases your hit. So it makes her attack a little better. I'll probably keep that on her, I suppose. Through the forest here again. Try and snag that shelter from this guy. Okay. I thought maybe I could sneak by there without getting that battle, but guess not. Guess I probably should have used one of the free heals at the castle when I was there. I should have stayed in the knight's quarters or got some food. But we can just use the inn in town here before we take off anyway. Not a big deal. That one's the inn. Have to share a room, but at least they get their own bed. You guys don't say anything different? Alright, let's head back to the scene where we came into this part of the game. Because Luca apparently figured out a way to get here, so hopefully she'll be able to get us back too. Yeah, actually that Holy, I don't think we fought those guys before. We fought the Rollies. I think that was a different enemy here. Alright. And there's our gate. How do we get home? Your Highness, or Princess, Please, call me Marley. Well then, Marley, observe. Wow. Luca, you're amazing. Ain't it the truth? Oh, I mean... Enough with the false modesty. You have a real gift. I would trade my royal ancestry for your genius in a heartbeat. Well, if you say so. Anyway, I call this thing a gate. It's a kind of portal that takes you to the same location in a different era. Gates are very unstable, so I use the principle behind my telepod device to create a gate key. Now we can use them as we please. But why did this gate suddenly appear? Either the telepod has something to do with it, or something else made it. This is getting pretty weird. Let's at least head back to our own time. Alright, coming, Chrono? And we go through the wormhole again. And we're back at the fair. Ooh, we're back. Chrono, Luca, why don't you come home with me to the castle? I'd like you to come over for dinner. Sorry for putting you through all that, Marley. Are you joking? That's the most fun I've had in months. And I have some new friends, too. Chrono, be a gentleman and take her home. I've got some work to do. See you soon, Luca. Will you escort me home, Chrono? Yeah, we don't really get a choice, but we can take her home anyway, right? Rich and she's cute. It's not to like. And yeah, now we have the gate key as one of our items here. So yeah, it doesn't. You don't have a special menu for like rare items, but yeah, the pendant and the gate key are both here. I don't think anybody says anything new. Chrono, I'm having a great time. Okay, well that's new, I guess. I think you can actually go take her home to meet your mom. Might be a little early for that, but... Hi, how nice. I've only seen you with Luca. Who's your pretty new friend? Hi, I'm Marley. Marley? I'm sure I've seen you before, dear. Now, where was that? Yeah, Marley quickly comes back to hide. I mean to exit right away. Sorry. Two-legged walking humanoid robots are virtually impossible to create. Oh, Chrono, hurry up and escort the princess to the castle. Luca and Tabin only care about their silly toys. Here's what we earned today. You're so thoughtful. She's bitching about him, but then she's nice enough to him when he brings her the money. He's here now, too. You're Luca's friend, right? Right. Nothing else to do there for now, so I guess let's do what we're supposed to and go take the princess back home. And the title now is We're Back. We're in a new chapter. Still didn't quite make it through here all the way without getting into a fight. We learned Aura and Aura Whirl. So yeah, that's her HP restoring ability, and she gets a Confuse attack with Provoke. And Aura Whirl restores allies' HP some, so that combines this. That combines Chrono's Cyclone and her Aura. So he basically spins around and it just heals everybody in the party. Because she hits him with heal while he's spinning and it spreads it out. Alright, we're at the present-day Guardia Castle. Princess Nadia! Are you alright? Where have you been? I heard you were abducted. We had soldiers searching for you. Scoundrel! You're the one, huh? Kidnapping Princess Nadia? No, Chronos. Admit it. You confused her and tried to take over the throne. Terrorist. That's a bit of a stretch, huh? Stop it. stop this at once. What are you doing? But Princess Nadia said to... Idiots! Detain him! Chrono! Nothing like government to jump to conclusions, huh? I'm the Chancellor, the prosecutor. I'm the lawyer, Pierre. So, we're on trial now. Members of the court, we now bring forth the defendant, Chrono, who is charged with abducting Princess Nadia. What shall we do with him? Fire, perhaps? Hang him upside down for a few years? Or shall we employ the guillotine? You, the jury, shall decide his fate. Now let us begin. And none of those sound pleasant. Chrono, you are hereby ordered to tell the truth. Chrono is charged with premeditated abduction of royalty. Question is, did he kidnap Princess Nadia? Answer? No, he did not. Fact? No abduction took place. The two met completely by accident. In fact, the princess asked Chrono if she could join him. Is this true? Who actually started this whole mess? So now, you go back to everything that you did at the fair when you met Marley, and all of the choices we made can come into play here at the trial. As far as this goes, if you say that she started it, then he'll play the ape back, basically, to the point where you ran into her, or at least it'll make it look like you did. So I think you're best off with saying that you started it. Just as I suspected, the defendant deliberately tried to get near the princess. Princess then innocently followed you to Luca's little sideshow, whereupon you both disappeared. That wasn't criminal abduction. I don't know what is. And I have facts that throw the defendant's character into question. Objection. This can't have any relevance whatsoever to this case. Care to respond, Chancellor? Chrono's character is at the very core of this case. We have nothing to hide. We have a witness, a little girl who will vouch for the character of the defendant. So yeah. This nice man, he brought me my kitty. Thank you for being so kind. How about that? Doesn't this young man deserve a medal? Ooh, looks like they're buying it. Buying it. It's the truth. The issue here is motive. Was there any motive for this fine citizen to kidnap Princess Nadia? No, there was none. So yeah, the other things, I believe, like if you took that old guy's lunch, it would bring him here to testify that you stole his lunch. That would go against your character. What about ransom? Chrono, her fortune did tempt you, did it not? So we can say no. If you say no, and you tried to sell her pendant to Melchior, they'll also bring that up. But since I didn't, I'm okay to say no here. Are you sure you really weren't tempted? Not at all. That's enough. I have no more questions. It is evident that my client is a fine, noble young man. Your Honor, the defense rests. Pretty damn short trial. Members of the jury, if he is guilty, stand to the left. If innocent, stand to the right. I don't know if it's possible to get a unanimous verdict, but get pretty close. Like, there might be one of the guys that says you're guilty, but I think with everything I did, I should get not guilty. Not guilty. Not guilty. Not guilty. You can see the crowd react in the background there. Or the foreground, I guess. Not guilty. I think I might have actually got them all. Not guilty. Not guilty. I think that's it. Order in the court. A verdict has been reached. The verdict is not guilty. But the fact remains that even if he did not kidnap her, he ran off with her. 3 days solitary confinement as punishment. What the hell? Seems kind of steep. He didn't even know she was the princess. Take him away. Now just a darn minute. Princess. That's enough, my dear. But father, all I asked was for you to behave like a princess. Even royalty must obey rules. Leave the rest up to the Chancellor and forget about the events in town. We're leaving. Chrono! Kind of a cool background. Got the castle and the mountains in the back. This terrorist has tried to overthrow our kingdom. He has been found guilty, and you must now carry out his sentence. So this is the monster who kidnapped the princess. The execution is 3 days away. Do not let him out of your sight. Execution? Strange, but I don't seem to recall hearing anything about an execution. What? How dare you question me? The paperwork's probably just held up in the system. Understood, sir. Guards! Take the prisoner away. So the Chancellor's a crooked prosecutor. So yeah, it doesn't matter if they found you guilty or not. They're still going to do the same thing to you and sentence you to death. Wake up in a cell here after they knocked us out. Got this bag here. Some sympathizers brought that stuff for you, you lousy felon. Oh, we got a criminal record. Oh, great. Got an ether. And there's HP and MP restored when you drink out of the cup there. I think, what you get from the sympathizers there depends on how well you did in the court, in the trial. 2 days until execution, so it's already been a day. And yes, now we're at a new chapter here. We're at the trial. So there are 2 ways we can handle this, actually. You can just sit here and wait, and eventually they'll come to get you for your execution. And I'll, since we're going to do a New Game Plus to get all of the endings, I'll do it both ways. The first way I'm going to do, though, is where we try to create a ruckus and break out on our own. Pipe down. 1 day until execution. Pipe down. Yeah, see, time's going pretty fast. Knock it off. Ooh, I'll show him. Open it up. Hits me and it sends me across the room. That's what you get for misbehaving. And he goes to walk away. For some reason, they didn't take any of my equipment. I don't know why you wouldn't confiscate the stuff when you're putting me in prison. So, here we have our jailbreak scenario. Yeah, we opened that up, but it doesn't actually go up all the way, and we can't get in there. And that one will just shut our cell door. Those are actually enemies. You can actually walk right between them if you want to avoid them. First, we're going to go off to the bottom right here, though. We can cross this bridge. You can hear the wind blowing. If you sneak up on these guys right to the side or behind them, you can actually just knock them out. If you go in front of them where they see you, then you actually have to fight them. And there's just treasure in here. Got an ether, mid-tonic, another mid-tonic, and an ether. So mid-tonics, we don't have any of those yet. Or didn't. They have. So from 50 HP for a tonic up to 200 HP for a mid-tonic. So that's pretty nice. Now when we try to leave here, this guy comes out to block us. So you're the escaped con. This is Omnicron. Looks pretty tough. But I think we can take him. Misses me. And I'm just going to use regular attacks. I don't know if his hit percentage is just so low that it'll miss you most of the time, or if he can even connect at all. They don't pay me enough for this. Underpaid government employee, huh? Alright, we'll go ahead and fight these guys so I can show you them here. We got a blue shield. Now, if you wait long enough, they'll actually move to the side like this. And you gotta... The guy's called, a Yodude. If you go ahead and you attack the shield before he turns like this, you'll barely be able to do any damage to him. But yeah, if you let him turn where you can see the guy peeking out from behind it, they're pretty easy to beat. Got some more cells here we can open up and check out. Spooky. Got a little spirit guy floating around. He goes and reanimates this skeleton here. This is a decedent. Yes, because he was deceased. Let's put him back in that state. And this one, just like that other one we found, doesn't open far enough for us to go in there. Let's keep going here. Another outside area. The prisoner's escaping. Now we got a battle on the bridge. And obviously, we're only moving two-dimensionally here, so it's nowhere to move around much in this battle. But the guards are pretty easy. Let's see, this guy will turn and face different directions. If you try to sneak up to him when he's facing away, you can knock him out. Got a mid-tonic. Passed out, but I got his item. Got that guy. Another mid-tonic. There's a guy with the guillotine set to chop his head off. Help me! Save him? Yes. Why not? We don't know what he did or why he's in here, but let's let him out. Could be a murderer or a rapist for all we know. You're a lifesaver. I'm Fritz. My dad runs a store in Truce Village. Stop by if you're in the area. And there's a well-disguised treasure chest here. Got another mid-tonic. So, yeah, you can see we got the ball and chain here, the guillotine, and these things, I believe, are called Iron Maidens. It's like basically, it's like they stick you inside of there, and you can see there are metal spikes on it. So basically, when they shut it, it pushes the spikes through your body. Doesn't sound too pleasant, but that's the kind of stuff they used to do in medieval times for torture devices. For punishment. These days, people think it's bad if you don't have internet for a day or for even a couple hours. Got a bronze mail there. I just have Chrono for now, and he already has that. So anyway, let's keep on going here. Oh, this guy saw me. Gonna have to fight him. And back outside again. More of those shield guys, but let's go to the bottom left here first. Shelter, always nice. Right? There was a dead guy just sitting in here, and he turns into a skeleton when you go and touch him. It's not anything you gotta fight, though, or anything, I guess. Oh, thought I could... Gonna try to squeak through him there, maybe, but I didn't position it right. Alright, we've got some more cells here. Nothing in this one. This one's already open. And there's a hole in the wall. You can actually go out here and... Yeah, I mean, we've been constantly going upward, so you climb down on these ledges here. We can actually go back in here and got a shelter there because we're coming to these cells that didn't open all the way. And there's a hole in the floor here. If we jump down that, get to the other cell that we couldn't get into because the gate didn't open all the way. And we're next to the cell we started out in. And there I got a load sword and 1,500 gold. So yeah, finally now, that sword that we could have bought for 4,000 gold back at the beginning of the game, got one for free here. If you did want to grind to the point where you had enough money to buy it, that would be a pretty big upgrade at the beginning of the game. But you can see we haven't had any trouble so far making it to the point we're at, so I'd recommend just waiting and getting this one for free here. Climb back up to the place we came in at here. Keep moving on through the dungeon. Those guys are back if you want to fight them again. The prisoner's escaping. Level up. And we're back to the place where we got to the jail, where the Chancellor turned us over to the supervisor. Help! And he gets knocked down the stairs and falls there, and there's Luca. Chrono, I've come to save you. Gee, looks like you didn't need my help after all. Let's blow this joint. Alright, we got Luca back. He passed out, received a mid-tonic. Amazing, you found 5 of them. So yep, we got a bunch of mid-tonics now. Is there anything else I can equip on Luca? No, she's pretty good, it looks like. About protects. Nope, yep, we can both only have the 2. Just gotta drop something else here. There was the paper on his desk. Top secret document has been left behind the floor. Left behind on the floor? Eh. Care to read it? Yes. To the prison supervisor. Dragon Tank Owner's Manual. The tank head repairs body damage. It contains a shield that prevents damage by lightning and fire. Unless the head can be defeated, the tank is unbeatable. Guardia R&D. Guess that's probably something to keep in mind. We have enough shelters we've been getting, so Chrono actually is down to about half HP, so we might as well use one of those here. Go ahead and save it. We're still on the trial. 2.5 hours into the game now. This is our 10th save. But we're going to go ahead and call it there for today, so we'll pick up here and what else we have to do to escape from the castle here next time. Remember, if you've been enjoying the content so far, please like, comment, and subscribe or follow, and we'll catch you next time.